My name is Mary Nduta. I'm a poultry farmer in Kabiria, Dagoretti South. The funny story, my house help had gone home for Christmas, and then she brought me two chickens, two Kenyaji chickens. So I was like, we not eat these chickens. And then I talked to my dad. I was like, I cannot bring some chicken over so that Ziki will track at when the time comes we get the eggs. Then he was like, actually I've been speaking to some guy about Kenyaji chicken. And then we arranged a meeting with the guy and he introduced us to this improved Kenyaji. At the time we started with 1,500. Right now we have almost 1,500 mature chickens. So we bring them when they are 1 day old. The breed is Saso. So we breed them for 3 weeks and then we transfer them. We have the brooder is separate from the chicken house. So we breed them for 1 week, for 3 weeks, and then we transfer them to these houses. There's this one pen and a second pen. The food we start with starter crumbs. That's what we prefer to give but it's the broiler starter crumbs. Yeah. And then the second stage we go to growers, and then the final stage we will give them the broiler finisher. But during the grower stage, which is the second and the third month, we also mix the feed with maize, so that it can help so that the chicken can get fuller, because this chicken eats a lot. Improved Kenyaji has good resistance to diseases. That is the first thing that made us choose improved Kenyaji, because diseases is a very big challenge to farmers. And when there's a time when a bird flu comes and affects a chicken in an area, but this breed is very resistant to diseases. Yeah. So even since they were 1 day old, we've only given them vitamins and dewormers. We haven't used any antibiotics. One of our biggest challenge is feeds. This is our second lot. The first lot we were given when we shifted to another brand of feeds. Before we realized the food was not good, we had lost quite a number of chicken, and then the chicken was stagnating. They were not growing. They remained the same size for a period of almost 3 weeks. That's when we were like, I think there's something wrong with this feed. Yeah, so that our biggest challenge was the quality of feeds. Another one is space, because now we're in Nairobi. Yeah, we would have loved to let the chicken be free and eat grass and enjoy the sunlight. Currently, as at the moment, we already have a customer from Gong who has just come to pick the chicken. The farthest we have gone is Katani in Machakos County, Syokimau. We have gotten some training from NGOs. So, for example, Biovision, and we've worked with another. The county government has actually been has been hosting seminars around for poultry farmers. For example, we have patches for the chicken, and then every house has a maximum number. So the house we are standing in right now can hold 1,200 mature chickens, but we make sure that the chicken are below 1,000 so that they can have enough space. The water, we ensure that they have water throughout the day and night. For food, we feed them twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. But we prefer giving the ratio of food that we give the highest ratio in the evening than at night, than in the morning, so that when they go to sleep, they can digest slowly. And also because of the cold weather, they can generate heat to keep them warm during the night. We feed the chicken during the day. At night they sleep. So we have curtains around the house. So at night we drop the curtains so that there is maximum darkness. Yeah, and they are not disturbed. First of all, the thing that I ensure is they have enough space and there is no congestion, because congestion is not comfortable for anyone. So we make sure that we don't pass our maximum per chicken house. And then the other thing is access to good food and water. We ensure that the water is clean, the source of the water is clean, that the same water I can drink. So I ensure that all the chicks get the clean water, and then I also add vitamins to the water, just in case there was, say, some stress factors to the chicken, just to make sure they have a good boost. I work with a lot of farmers, especially the young farmers. We also have a cooperative where we have joined together as poultry farmers, and most people get encouraged when they see a fellow young farmer in the business. So I always tell them they can ask me anything at any time, because I ensure that I go to seminars, I am talking to NGOs, I'm talking to everyone in the industry, just to get the right information so that I can pass it down. The preferred beddings that we use is called rice husks. We get it from where? After the farmers have harvested the rice. That's what we use, because as you can see, the chicken are very happy. They keep they'll play with it. It's very light, and also you can convert this into compost or feeds after. We had a challenge during the rainy season. All the wood shavings were wet, and nobody had dry wood shavings, and then it was in such high demand that there wasn't any wood shavings around, because everybody wanted to use the wood shavings. So that's when we asked around, and we were told you can also use rice husks, but rice husks is found in where, and you have to get a lot. That is another challenge, because you can't get a few bags. You have to get a whole lorry to come and bring you the rice husks. I sell the chicken. The live weight is 400 per kg. Carcass weight is 600 per kg. Yeah, per chicken.
As an organization, we believe that chickens are sentient beings, and therefore it is important to promote their welfare and incorporate their 5 freedoms. We've previously held several trainings focusing on poultry welfare for various farmers and professionals in different counties. We will be having a training with the farmers that we have been interacting with, so that we can be able to sensitize them on the gaps that we have noticed through the assessment. In the recent months, we have partnered together with Partner Africa and Kenya Bureau of Standards to sensitize key stakeholders in the poultry value chain, discussing these gaps that we have identified in poultry welfare, to be able to sensitize them, to be able to improve some of these welfare issues. We have been using a guideline that was formulated by Kenya Bureau of Standards, and that has been assisting us to assess a couple of farms. We have done some pilot assessments with some farmers, and we have been trying to look at the poultry production chain, how they transport their animals, how they slaughter their animals, and how they consider welfare in all these different sectors. And through our interactions with farmers, we are able to advise them on better disease control, good biosecurity, better spacing, and better handling of animals to ensure minimal stress levels, and that will ensure good welfare and good productivity in their farms.